There were barely 15 minutes on the clock, and the bonus money already looked destined for the Hearts players' pay packet. Paul Ritchie had given them the lead with a looping header from a Steve Fulton free kick. That was after 12 minutes. 90 seconds later, David Weir made it 2 for Hearts, glancing home a neat header from Neil McCann's corner. The next half hour was a stroll in the sun for Hearts, disturbed only by a Gus MacPherson long-range shot tipped over by Rousset. Hearts' composure was rocked, though, 2 minutes from half-time, when Paul Wright followed through on an Ali Mitchell shot that Rousset could only parry, and Wright's head did the rest. Hearts restored their 2-goal cushion after 63 minutes when a free kick by Fulton was cut back to the unmarked Ritchie, and he shot home his second of the day from close range. But 2 minutes to go, and Killie defender Jim Lauchlan made it 3-2, and to complete the action, Darren Beckford of Hearts on his debut was sent off for 2 bookable offences. Final score, Hearts 3, Kilmarnock 2.
Couple of changes from the midweek cup side, bringing in Neil McCann and Darren Beckford for John Cahoon and John Robertson. Kilmarnock are without John Henry and Colin McKee following League Cup defeat by Ayr United. Teenager Jim Lauchlan has been brought into the defence, and Billy Findlay returns to midfield. Well, there is Darren Beckford, who's on a 3-month contract here at Tynecastle to prove his worth. The ex-Oldham striker scored in the midweek penalty shootout against Ennismuir. Gary Tallon is the latest Kilmarnock recruit, signed from Blackburn Rovers, where he spent 4.5 years. He's a natural on the left side of the field. The referee is Stuart Dougal from Burnside. Well, Kilmarnock enjoyed success here in the capital last week, winning against Hibs, but in recent times they've found it difficult at Tynecastle. Their last victory coming 6 games ago in September '93. When a Mark Skilling goal, a spectacular 35-yard shot, was the difference. And Killie, in fact, have won just 2 of the last 10 games here. But it is a fixture that tends to provide goals. So a fine sunny day and a noisy crowd in. Kilmarnock still shocked by their League Cup exit, despite their fine start to the league. And of course, Hearts opening their league campaign today. Their match against Dunfermline last week was postponed. So right away, the corner kick is forced, conceded there by David Weir. Corner to Kilmarnock. And Neil Whitworth goes up towards the edge of the area. Eric Anderson's there as well. Poor cross, and it's intercepted by Gary Mackay. Through now for McCann. And being watched all the way, but showing good skill. Well, the former Dundee player should be a real acquisition for Jim Jeffrey's side. And there's no doubt that the Hearts manager has really rung the changes here. Great turnaround in personnel. That was something much needed. This is Weir playing it through, looking for Beckford. It's Gary Mackay again. Well, Gary Mackay has set a new club record for appearances. 703 today. 703 first-team appearances, overtaking Henry Smith. Billy Findlay. Kilmarnock showing plenty of patience, trying to build their play, but as the long ball's sent through in the direction of Wright, the offside flag goes up. Paul Wright, the former Hibernian and St Johnstone player. Spots an infringement there. That's MacPherson. Doesn't seem to be quite sure of what's going on, but a free kick it is. That's when MacPherson came in there and certainly leaning a bit as he made the challenge. Weir as well forward, gets a touch, and Hearts take the lead. Paul Ritchie gives Hearts the lead. There's 12 minutes gone here at Tynecastle. Well, they've always played in. Weir was on the far side. David Weir, he got a touch. And there was Ritchie, sending the ball, flipping over Lekovic. Well, young man, he'll be 21 next Wednesday. And he certainly enjoyed that moment. Weir did well on the far side. They failed to pick him up properly. And the looping header over Lekovic. Hearts 1, Kilmarnock 0. And Kilmarnock trying to hold the play. That's out of play though. And it goes Hearts' way. It's Mackay through to Beckford. It's a second chance at it. Corner kick. Well, it's Kilmarnock who forced the play in the earlier stages, forcing 3 corner kicks, but Hearts now have their noses in front, and the pressure is still very much on the visitors. Once again, David Weir is up there to see if he can cause some problems. The goalkeeper's under pressure, and that's gone in! Well, this is incredible! 14 minutes gone, 2 goals in the space of a couple of minutes. Neil McCann was to send it in right into the back of the net. The goalkeeper distracted, and that goal goes down to Neil McCann from the corner kick. 2 goals in a couple of minutes. Well, Alec Totten will be furious with the defending here, and the goalkeeper in particular. It's 2 high balls into the penalty box, and the both proved costly. It's Weir. Played a part in that first goal. All forward now for Beckford. Well, they're certainly causing problems. Goal kick. Well, again, the Kilmarnock defence in trouble. Jim Lauchlan this time. And the ball right across the area. And Lekovic, who's been so much a hero for Kilmarnock the last couple of years, well, he's not looking too confident this afternoon. Kilmarnock really need to get something back quickly here and restore their confidence. Wright. Findlay. This is McIntyre. Findlay again. Bit of a gap opening up, and excellent save by Reilly from Gus MacPherson. Well, a real gap opened up. It was Billy Findlay who sent it across, and there was a lot of room here for the defender to steady himself and get in a good shot, and Reilly responded splendidly. Nicely off by Cameron. This is Frail. Slack one by him though, as they tried to pick out Beckford. I'm sure neither manager's over happy at the overall standard of passing. It's McIntyre, but an awful lot to do here. Does well to get in the cross. Findlay is coming in there on the far side, and it was Frail who made the challenge.
Attention please, Neil Hunter, please report to the main office. That's Neil Hunter, please report to the main office. Thank you.
Frail doing just enough, sending the ball behind for the corner kick. Well, good to see Stephen Frail back after lengthy injury. Final seconds ticking away before half-time, and the chance is on here, and they've got run back. Paul Wright. 2 minutes of this first half left, and Paul Wright gets a vital goal for Kilmarnock.
Number 9, Paul Wright.
So it was driven in by Ali Mitchell. Reilly managed to knock it away. And Paul Wright gets a birthday goal, 29 today, and he puts Kilmarnock back in this match. Hearts 2, Kilmarnock 1. And Killie really needed to get something back before the interval. They really had been struggling. The whistle sounds. Well, Kilmarnock started the match well, but after just 12 minutes, found themselves a goal behind. Scorer Paul Ritchie. It was Fulton who took the free kick. Weir was on the far side, headed across goal, and Ritchie's looping header went over Lekovic. And just 2 minutes later, from the corner kick, the Kilmarnock goalkeeper got into a terrible tangle, and the ball from McCann dropped into the net. And just after that, a tremendous save by Rusey at the other end. MacPherson breaking through, hitting in a tremendous shot, and Rusey diving way to his left to push it behind. And right on half-time, Kilmarnock getting one back. Mitchell's shot, saved by the goalkeeper, and there was Paul Wright to force it home. At half-time, it's Hearts 2, Kilmarnock 1.
Time and tide, we are told, wait for no one. And whilst turning back the tide may at this moment seem beyond us, we'd like to
So we will go for the second half. Hearts certainly had the upper hand last season, taking 9 of the 12 points between the clubs, winning both games here and at Rugby Park. Although they lost 3-1, they won the other by 2-0. Hearts have made a change. Alan McManus has come on, and Neil Poynton has gone off. And it's McIntyre. MacPherson for Kilmarnock. Away by Bruno. Touch from Ritchie. Here's McCann. It's Whitworth for Kilmarnock. Made off by Reilly. And the referee shows the yellow card to Beckford. Lauchlan who launches it forward. In comes Findlay. There's Alan McManus who got it away. And the home fans becoming a bit frustrated. McIntyre getting in across, it's a good one too. It's behind for the goal kick. Well, Ali Mitchell come running in to beat that one. That was McIntyre who swung in an excellent cross. And the ball finally come off the Kilmarnock player. McCann, a little tussle with MacPherson. It's Hearts' ball. Towards Beckford again. Another good touch by him. This is Cameron. Mackay. Ritchie. And it's Ali Mitchell doing some defensive work. Fulton makes himself available. Does well to get that one in. Well, Lekovic could only stand rooted with that come crashing back off the outside of the post. Well, Fulton did really well in a tight situation, drove the ball in, and Lekovic, who's had a difficult afternoon, was almost caught again. This is Cameron. Frail, Pickford, Cameron again. Stumble by Anderson. Hearts had the throw, tightened against the corner flag. Put off by Beckford, who continues to cause problems in this Kilmarnock defence. And it's Ritchie coming in on the far side, just beyond them. Well, Paul Ritchie, who got the opening goal after just 12 minutes, drifting in on the far side. McCann it was, who clipped the ball across, dropped in just behind Mitchell, but also beyond Ritchie. Cameron does well, slid off by McCann. Whitworth gets a touch. High clearance from Lauchlan. McIntyre challenges illegally. Free kick to Hearts. Played by Bruno. And a tumble there by Beckford. Free kick is awarded right on the edge of the area. Whitworth is not happy. But as Bruno lofted that one in, Beckford tumbled. The referee immediately awarded the free kick. Well, it was set pieces that caused Kilmarnock problems in the first half. A lot of movement there on the far side of the box. A complete miscue there. Chances on for Cameron. And it's there, and it's Ritchie again. 63 minutes gone here, and once again from the set piece, Kilmarnock are beaten. So a great cheer goes up as Paul Ritchie gets his second goal of the game. McCann completely missed that one. The chance was on here. Cameron got his head to the ball, and Paul Ritchie drove it home. It's Hearts 3, Kilmarnock 1, and Alec Totten will be absolutely furious again. Cameron did well there as that ball was played through to him. Hit quite calm and knocked it down with his head into the path of Paul Ritchie. And again, Kilmarnock are facing pressure. So another free kick. He plays it through. Beckford's in again. It's another tumble. The referee, though, is not interested. And the Hearts striker is still on the ground as play goes on. But it really has caused this Kilmarnock defence a lot of problems. The referee's refusing to stop the game. Well, the Hearts striker is holding his head, and really, if there is such an injury, the game should be stopped. The referee is now halted the play. Another high ball played in. I think it was Anderson who made the challenge, but the referee was well positioned and just turned and started moving upfield. So Tom Brown has come on for Billy Findlay, and Beckford's back on his feet. His header. Oh, the goalkeeper fumbles it. He's in trouble here. And he gets away with it. Well, you'd have fancied Reilly to take that one comfortably. Perhaps his own defender, Paul Ritchie, got in his way, but in the end he managed to block it. That's out of play. So Hearts making another change. Kevin Thomas is coming onto the field, and it's Bruno who's going off.
And that's number 6, Pasquale.
Hearts used up all 3 substitutes. Meanwhile, the referee is having to calm things down on the far side. Kilmarnock fans in the background erupting, and Beckford has already been yellow carded. He was certainly in the middle of that incident, so this can mean just one thing. Tallon also has been called over by the referee. So yellow card for Tallon, it'll be a red card for Beckford. So, an unhappy day for him. Also just want to keep possession. Well, that's exactly what they don't want to do, is give it away in these closing minutes. Free kick is awarded against Cameron. Foul on Wright. It's quickly taken out towards Ali Mitchell. Three minutes left. That's MacPherson to the far side. Frail's in trouble there. Kilmarnock's ball. Well, the message is clear. But, time is very much the enemy now for Kilmarnock. This is McIntyre, good play by him. And Reilly was fortunate to get a touch to that, because Paul Wright was lurking at the far post. It would have been a simple tap-in, but great skill here. Nice little break too for McIntyre. And Reilly did enough. Defending there by Fulton. 2 minutes left. This is McIntyre. And Kilmarnock get one back. And it's Jim Lauchlan pushing forward along with Whitworth. Well, we could be in for a grandstand finish now. Hearts 3, Kilmarnock 2. MacPherson played it through, dropped in behind the defence. And there was Jim Lauchlan to finish it off. These are anxious moments for Hearts and the supporters. Again, the offside flag is up though. A bit of frustration shown by Tom Brown. Referee again checks the watch. The whistle sounds, and Hearts pick up 3 valuable points in their opening league game. Jim Jeffries will be a happy man. What an afternoon for Paul Ritchie. Just about to celebrate his 21st birthday, giving Hearts the lead after 12 minutes. It was Weir who sent the ball across to him, and he finished off. Then after 63 minutes, he struck again, this time set up by Cameron. The final score here at Tynecastle is Hearts 3, Kilmarnock 2. Which didn't